welcome to my channel. If you're for the first time, welcome back if you've been following. This week's been crazy, so sorry this is the first video. It was 4th of July, so we're gonna try to be quick on this. If I was gonna do a different video, but I'm not at home and it's on my computer. I should have posted it before I came down, but doing this one. If you remember last year, I think it's called The Best Laid Plans. It's by Sarah M. Eden. It's part of her book called the Huntress series. So basically, this group of girls, they call themselves the Huntresses because their leader is called Artemis, which, if you know anything about Greek mythology, she has a group of Huntresses. So I read that last year around, it's probably one of my favorite videos. So I finished the series. So this series kind of follows a group of friends. So basically each book is a paragraph. so this is the technically first one, The Best Intentions. So The Best Laid Plans is kind of 0.5, but I kind of choose that as number 1. But this one is technically number 1 if you look on Goodreads. So if you remember The Best Laid Plans, it follows Newton and Jillian's love story. Just a quick review of that one. Go watch the videos for my thoughts. But their parents are really trying to shove those other people, so they decide to feign an interest in themselves, and it comes. More than just an interest, right? They realize they actually have these feelings. The Best Intentions follows Scott and no, Ellie's with Newton. Scott and Dar, no. Guys, I can't remember this. Scott and his bride to be, I'm currently forgetting. Jillian. No, that's Scott and Jillian. Okay. Oh, it's Newton and Ellie. Sorry. Newton and Ellie is the first one. Scott and Jillian. They both know people, and they end up kind of having to visit someone, and she's like, look, can you just kind of make her can you at least make her think that, like, oh no, guys, I'm struggling today. Oh, okay. So this one, they're both hiding secrets from each other, and it comes out. She kind of, no, I was right, this is the right one. She kind of has somebody who's worried about her, and she was like, can you just pretend that some of the guys, like in the season, were feigning interest? And anyway, that leads to a love story. Second one is The Best of Friends. This follows Toss and Dara's love story. Horrible families, so just trying to, like, navigate that. And then the last one is The Best Kept Secrets. So this one, the Huntresses and the gentlemen that they run around with are called the Pack. They are... So in the last book, there was a bet between Dari and Toss to see who could do more things that their family would not approve of, and they got a point. Whoever lost had to do something, and the boys lost. So therefore, they had to plan a date and have a party that everyone could attend. And so this, the fourth book, The Best Kept Secrets, is Duke, Eve, and Nellie. I think it's Nellie. I am forgetting her sister's name, guys. I'm so bad at this. Anyway, they are traveling to the party, and then it's what happens at the party. Again, some family difficulties to navigate. But really, 5 out of 5. I love this series. I like that this group of friends is kind of pairing off slowly. I don't know, it just shows, and there's no cussing, no spice, so it's really good, cute, fun, fast. The only thing I would say, sometimes I found myself frustrated, like, really? Like, that's why you don't want to be with them? Anyway, it's crazy. But I guess back then, these were serious things. So know that you might find yourself being like, really? It just seems like the big obstacle they have to overcome may not be quite, not all of them. But like, especially The Best Kept Secrets, you're like, really, this? But I guess back then you had to think about that. You're just like, this is not that big of a deal. But I guess, yeah, back then you did have to think about money. Well, I mean, we all have to think about money. But I didn't realize, I guess, until reading these, I don't know how true this is, like how much back then they kind of relied on other people's money. Like, whoever the head of the estate was, like, you relied on their money, whether that was your parents or brother. And so just to do things, you had to do so with caution. So I kind of love getting that insight. But yeah, sorry for this quick video. Really, I'm trying to do better videos with more editing, but this week just fell through. So thank you for watching, and enjoy the birthday of America. And see you next week. Bye.